Welcome to the 4321 Woodworking Shop. Tonight I've got the Massca Twin Pocket Hole Jig we're going to review real quick. Came in a nice package, all simple and easy. I'll put a link in the description to one of these if you want to pick it up. I do have to say Massca did send it to me, but asked that I only give my honest review. What I've gone ahead and done is I am creating a miter saw station, so we're going to drill some 2x4s with some pocket holes. So a good test to start this off with. What I've done is read the instructions, but I'll show you here. So basically on the bottom of this jig is some markings all the way from 1/2 inch up to 1.5 for the thickness of your wood. So you take your drill bit, slide it up so the shoulder is at your thickness, and then set your stop collar. Pretty straightforward. I like that it's all included right on the jig. And then on the back side, they have this slider plate that, as you can see, goes one direction for if you're doing a new joint, or flip it over for doing fixing a joint. So I've gone ahead and got it set for 1.5, and then on the side here, you also have graduations. And the one thing I like is it's all magnetic, but it does click. It has hard clicks. So I'm going to set it to 1.5 for my piece of wood. That's a little hard to see, but those aren't colored in, but you can see them perfectly fine when you're looking at it. So we'll go ahead and get drill bit in, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Massca clamp they sent me before, which also just magnetizes to it. Go ahead and get that adjusted here quick. Clamp it on. Okay, let's go ahead and drill our holes. I'll hold my piece down. Actually, I don't want that clamped to the bench like that. That's why it needed to be opened a little more. Okay, that's all set. Let's get that drilled. And I do like these a little wider apart than what they've got, so let's drill our other one. And there we have it, 2 nice pocket holes. So we'll go ahead and get that clamped up there in a little bit, and we'll show you how that screws on. The one thing to note, let me show you this now that we can see it a little closer maybe. Those graduations on the side. There's the bottom. Here's how our bit went in there to get it all set. It did come with the stop collar, the bit, the Allen wrench, and the jig. It did not come with the square bit, so you would need to order that. I have some from their other Massca jigs, so I'll just use those. So in a little bit, we'll get this put up there and screwed together. My guess is it looks like a perfect good pocket hole, but we'll find out. I do like the fact that the jig is metal here. I love the magnets on it. The fact that I can just unclip it and, you know, if I was going to the other side of this board, just switch it around. Works great with this Massca clamp, which I also like, has a big bottom on top and bottom. So I'll get a link to these in the description. I'll show you how this goes on in a little bit. But all in all, I really like this jig. I will be comparing it to a similar jig by Craig here coming up in the near future. So hit that bell, subscribe, like this video, and you'll be alerted when the next one comes out, and take a look at that. So I've got pocket holes drilled at both ends here. We're going to attach this to this cross beam so we can put it up on the wall there. We've got a nice Massca screw kit here I have. So we're going to grab some 2.5 inch screws for our 1.5 inch. We're doing coarse thread because it's softwood. Got our Massca square drive bit. I've gone ahead and clamped my board to the bench, and then I've used 2 longer clamps to clamp it in place to hold it. So let's go ahead and see how these drive home and how that joint goes together. And we're on 1. You don't want to overdrive these and strip them out is what I found. I've done it many a time, so try not to. But as you can see, It's a very tight joint. I mean, that's not coming apart, and I didn't even glue that. I'm not gluing this project, so that'll work perfectly fine for what we're doing. So just wanted to touch base on putting the screws in, how it all goes together, nice and flush, good joint. So thank you. Have a good night.